Got the Birdman hand up. Is you finished or is you done? Is you up or is you going up? Is you making bread or is you making money? Huh? But yes, we're here today. We're already episode 3, and this episode is called More Distraction Leads to More Inaction. You know, I said, I wanted to do this video tomorrow, but man, it's just there's just something that's been pricking my spirit, man. You know, I'm talking to this girl right now, and she keeps saying that I've been delaying seeing her, and it's been a long time. Don't be surprised that you know she might pop up in a relationship with a baby and trying to give me fear tactics. And I told her straight, man. I told her, look, man, before you die, you have 10 seconds to look back at your life. What do you want to see? And I told her, I don't want to see me ever giving into fear, me ever looking like a bitch. You feel me? This is YouTube, so you know, we'll say rich. We gotta speak man. We gotta bring manifestation to the forefront, man. I don't want to be a rich. Well, I do want to be rich, but I just don't want to see myself looking like a victim before I pass to the afterlife and into the matrix and to be regurgitated into, I don't know, a plant, nigga. I don't know, man. But what I'm trying to say is that she was trying to give me fair tactics. I said, look, man, you can't give me fair because with what I want to do in my life, I want to be able to have a timeline before I pass away into the ether. Before I pass away, I want those 10 seconds that I see to be of greatness. So what what does it like what you're telling me, you're trying to induce fear into me, but dude, like I'm not gonna be hindered by fear, so you can do what you want. And so she just does this little fear tactics like that, not understanding the level of greatness that I'm trying to achieve. And so it really just like pricked my spirit, dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. It really just made me feel away. So I said, and then I said to myself, instead of being butthurt or being feeling away, use it as a power to not be distracted and use it as a fuel to stay focused. And that's a lot. That's what a lot of men fall prey to. A lot of men fall prey to having women that they don't want to see, or women that they're in a relationship with, and not being able to say to them, okay, cool, I gotta go off and do some work, put in some work. But they'll then end up using tactics like that to bring you back to that place of comfortability. And dude, let me tell you something. I just keep it real, man. Most of these girls that you're with are gonna leave. 80% of relationships end because of women, end because of girls. That's just what it is. And they've only got the documentation for the marriages, and so you can imagine the people who are just, you know, they're not married, they don't have any type of certificate. It's way the statistics is way more. So I just keep it real. Unless you're showing a level of growth or consistently showing her that she, her being in your life is a blessing. Be less. I don't want to use blessing. So um if you're not showing to her that you're that guy in the life, to be honest, man, she's gonna make an exit. So I'm always prepared for that, and especially when what I mean. I'm an advocate of reading, and I do read a lot of religious texts too. And it says in a lot of religious texts, man, what I mean, one man are very fleeting. And when you put your focus into that instead of focusing yourself, more time they'll leave. And how the world is upside down in terms of its ideologies. What should be taught is that man should lead, woman should follow. But it's been flipped on its head due to, the 12 families, due to, I don't know, the reptilians, due to um, Let me not even get into that. This is because this ain't a conspiracy theory. If you want conspiracy theory, which are not conspiracy theories, by the way, you know what I mean? What you think, how you think the Earth is probably 10 times darker. You know what I mean? And if you read and if you study and if you're just aware, man, you know how dark the world can really be. But this ain't the channel for that. You know, I make music and make films. Now, if you want to hear me do all of that, then you know what I mean, we do that somewhere else. But here, I make music. I make, you know, R&B music. Whoa, whoa. Music, nigga. Sorry, man, I got a cold, man, so I fucked up, man. I didn't hit those notes like I wanted to. But here we make rap R&B film, you know. But I just wanted to say, keep focused. I know sometimes, man, when you're thinking about the woman, you're imagining her getting, hit from the back by someone else. It's that imagination that messes you up. Because when you start thinking like that, like, damn, the guy's stroking her, and he's stroking her in a legendary position. He probably, you know what I mean, he probably made her fall in love. He created a whole new, you're probably thinking he suplexed her over the top rope. You know what I mean? She got DDT'd into the ground. Now she loving up on him. You know what I mean? You're like, damn, man. He gave her that WrestleMania D, man. Huh? You're probably thinking that. Telling you, dog, it's imagination, bro. Most of the time, man, I keep it real. A lot of guys, 10 minutes and they're done, dude. All of that because that's why you have to have control over your mind. That's why you got to fortify your mind because you let your imagination imagine all types of scenes. You start clipping movie clips from different eras. You take the 80s sex scenes, you take the 90s sex scenes, you put it together, you start editing the scenes, and then you imagine that's what it looks like in your head. You got the girl in front of you, and she's licking up on him like this, and then it switches to the next scene, and then there's a flash of light, and then there's a wide shot of rose petals falling down on the ground. Nigga, it ain't like that, bruh. I keep it up, but it's never like that, dude. 10 minutes of and that's it, dog. They're just laying down on the bed. And probably they just do it one or two more times for 2 minutes. Dog, don't let your imagination mess you up, dude. But what gives you more joy in life are those achievements, man. Because I swear to you, I don't find any higher level of joy when I'm working on my music, man. Or when I got my piano in my hand, man. Or when I'm making films, or when I'm writing a script, or when I'm acting, dude. I don't find no other joy, bro. Like the times I won't get hit by a girl for like a week, 2 weeks. I'm so good, dog. And because I'm putting in work, I just feel so much. There's this ecstasy. I can't explain, man. It's just this oh man. It's this ecstasy, dog. It's unexplainable joy that dealing with I'd never felt dealing with a girl, man. There's just this unexplainable ecstasy when you come to doing something that gives you joy. My music, my films, dog. You know what I mean? So don't let distractions cause inaction, man. Because they will, and it will put you off focus. Instead of let me give you a solution with dealing with things that will cause distractions. You know, just write it down. Anytime you got distracted, write it down. Write it down. And once you write it down, it might be women, it might be somebody saying you're not good enough in the skill that you're working in, you know. Um, it might be, you feel less than most because you don't have much money. Write it down. And then when you write it down, you have points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use solutions. You could use Chat GPT will give you solutions. You can use that. Um, Also, you can think of different steps. So, for instance, if it's a money situation, then you know, ask yourself how much you make a year. Well, you make 40,000 a year, or even 30,000 a year. Okay, maybe you think less than. Every time you get a paycheck, take 30%, put in a savings account, and after 4 months, actually, I wouldn't even say 4, 5 months, just to build up that habit of placing it in the savings account, so it becomes an automated response. Once you do that, take some of that money and start putting it in forex. But before you do, you start investigating what forex is. You start learning. So by the time that 5 months is up, you already have the knowledge, and then you're able to tackle it. You know, no, I know. I don't want to say overcomplicated stuff like tech and stuff like that. I mean, generally people are not involved in that, but the main one of the main things that a lot of people who are making smaller incomes are involved in is stock. So you could try that. Um, so there are other solutions, but I will explain in another video. But basically, I just wanted to just come and vent. This is not this is not a video of deep solutions and deep conversation. I'm just playing on this video, but I just really just wanted to vent, man, and to be prepared, because more distractions leads to more inaction. You know, yeah, and that's what I want to say. So, nigga, I'm gone. I'm gone, gone. You can hear the cold in my nose. So that's why I'm not hitting these notes. War ready.